to one stock which is a sight for sore eyes in an otherwise very weak market. IndiaMART InterMESH, that the particular stock is up over 4%. The company really beats the street estimates in the third quarter collections growth and was a key positive coming in. What didn't really fare well for the numbers is the paid subscriber additions. Dinesh Agarwal, who's the CEO and founder of IndiaMART InterMESH, joins in with more details on that. Dinesh, thank you for joining us on NDTV Profit, and many congratulations. Your stock is still holding up. The market seems to like what you have performed in the quarter. Can you give us the key deliverables, the key factors which drove the growth in the quarter?
See, two things, three things, maybe. One, we have probably done a slightly better job at upsell and retention of the gold and platinum customers. We have also seen some bit of effect coming from the increased prices in the silver bucket, as well as the busy infotech performance has also added to the collections growth. And that is how our collection from customer, which used to be 10-11% in the past quarters, has now come at 17%. Thank you.
Right. So, Dinesh, paid subscriber decline has also been seen as a key negative. Can you give us a sense on that particular aspect and how it's panning out for this quarter?
Yeah, normally we try and do about 2,000 paid supplier net addition in the quarter. However, in the beginning of the last quarter, we took a price hike in the silver from 28,500 to 32,000. Which is a minor price hike that we have taken. However, the sales teams and current customers take a little time to adjust to that, and we have guided that for the next 2 quarters, there might be some impact on that. But in the long run, the overall price increase would help improve the collections as well as margins over the longer period.
So what you're saying is that the price hike will be absorbed by the market, and therefore it will offset the lower additions. So that you are confident in. How many quarters will this really show up, Dinesh?
I think just another more quarter, and then it should start to show up.
All right. So for this particular quarter, this realignment is still to be worked upon, is what you are mentioning.
Yes.
On the other hand, the lower marketing spends also aided your margin. Now, Dinesh, as we understand, lower marketing, marketing and expenses are discretionary in nature. You can play around with that particular factor and that tool in order to really impact your margins and the profitability. What is your view and your strategy for this particular quarter and the rest of the year in terms of the marketing spend? Because that will have a direct impact on your margins going forward.
Yes, we have guided that we have set aside a budget of about 10 crore rupees per quarter for the marketing. We have been able to spend about 6 crore rupees so far every quarter. This particular quarter, because there was the Diwali holidays and there was Christmas and New Year holidays, so we had paused the advertising for certain number of days, and that is why you see a slight dip in the marketing expense. But going forward, we will continue to press paddle on that to expand our marketing across more and more buyer categories, as well as we will continue to do social media marketing for the supplier side on the LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook.
Right. So there will be a marketing spend, and we'll keep an eye out on that particular aspect since that had a considerable impact on this particular quarterly result. But one more important aspect is also that most of the brokerages in the market is expecting higher revenue growth in the coming quarters. Will that start kicking in from the present quarter? Can you give us some guidance and outlook on the performance?
See, let us understand the way it works in our subscription industry, and especially in an industry where there are more annual and multi-year subscription. Collection from customer is the leading indicator of the deferred revenue. So collection from customer has grown by 14% in standalone and consolidated level 17. And that is resulted into a deferred revenue increase of about 16% in standalone and 19% in the consolidated. So revenue is typically being recognized on a daily monthly basis from this deferred revenue. So effectively you see a 2-3 quarters delay from the collection per customer and deferred revenue to start showing up in the revenue. Revenue is typically a 15 to 20 months moving average of the deferred revenue and collection from customer. So we will see some uptick, but we will probably start to see some uptick maybe 2 quarters down the line.
All right. So enough guidance as well as insight that you have given, Dinesh, for the next few quarters and in the near term, how the company is going to perform. Congratulations on a good performance. The stock is really lively in an otherwise weak market. Thank you so much for joining us on NDTV Profit. A quick look at the market. Yes.